up, guys? Wal J here, and I'm here with my co-host, Chris. Chris, say hello to the peoples.
Hello, people.
Also joining us is Brandon Brewer from the Nest Podcast. What's up, Brandon?
What's up, Walo, Chris, peoples?
Blowing up on Sportzilla.
Hey, Sportzilla is a blast. I don't know how much you...
Bro, I'm there with you. Like, every 5 minutes, I get a notification. Brandon Brewer has posted something on Sportzilla. And I'm like, let me go see what's going on.
Yeah, because I share an unnecessary amount of stuff.
I wouldn't call it unnecessary.
The reason I do so much, and it's not all stuff that I'm necessarily interested in, but the people are interested in it. It gets the conversation going. Almost every single post has people commenting, talking, and that's what we want. So
you're almost like the people's champ.
I mean... I would classify myself as the voice of the voiceless, but
right. All I know is this. I see your posts. I see the conversations get going. Sometimes if I got something funny to say, I'll jump in. And vice versa. If I see something funny, that's like sports related, I'll fucking throw it out there.
My favorite thing lately in the group is trolling the Packers fans.
Oh,
well, that's easy.
Because all you have to do is say Aaron Rodgers sucks, and everybody loses their damn mind.
And
they come out of the
look at the stats.
Yeah, they come out of the woodwork.
Stats.
Yeah,
it's like ringing a bell.
It's so great because so many people are so triggered by just saying Aaron Rodgers sucks.
Yeah, you can almost do the same thing with like Cowboys fans. You can literally just say, Cowboys blank, and then all of a sudden you just hear the rumble of them.
See, I've got to be easy with the Cowboys this year because I do have Dak on my fantasy team. So
okay,
for the season, I at least
how much did you have to pay for him to be on your fantasy?
12th round pick.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean
that's more than the Jags are going to get for Jalen Ramsey.
Dude, that guy! Oh my God, that guy!
I'm sick. I'm not coming in on Monday. What happened on Wednesday?
Let's see.
He's up in Nashville for the birth of his child.
Oh, okay.
But he had a sore back in between.
Yeah.
Okay, so
the flu Monday, hurt back Tuesday, kid born Wednesday.
Yeah.
Man.
And supposedly the issue he's got is it's not with the head coach or it's his issue is with Coughlin.
Oh.
So now it was funny because I was reading it. Some of the comments, people were like, "Well, then Coughlin needs to fucking go and this and that." And it's like, no,
yeah,
no,
they're not going to get rid of Coughlin.
They don't need to get rid of Coughlin. Sorry.
Yeah.
But with the way the Jags are being,
bring him up a little bit. I'm sorry because
he's up pretty high.
With the Jags being so tolerant of his behavior lately, maybe Shad Khan would prefer to have Ramsey over Coughlin.
Maybe. I think if you do, you're going to fall back into the same thing that happened the last time we got rid of Coughlin. And I said so goddamn it.
Well, I mean, according to Walo, Sportzilla is where we say we.
Okay.
Even though we never play it down in
True.
an inning
or a quarter.
Okay. All right. True.
Yeah, that was one of the, I don't know, somebody posted, I don't know who it was, but I thought it was funny, so I just started shooting out shit out there.
Yeah.
Just to see what
I think it flows. It makes it kind of easy, so you just kind of flow
Sportzilla, where we're all subject matter experts.
Yeah. But, honestly, if you get rid of Coughlin, the last time we got rid of Coughlin, what happened? Fucking Jags tanked. Just.
To be fair, the Jags haven't really had much to show for themselves
since 2000.
I would say since 95, since they became a team.
No,
we had a couple good runs.
Well, wait. They had a couple of good runs.
Yeah.
That year that they went 14-2, both losses to the Tennessee Titans. And then they meet in the playoffs and they lost again. So technically they lost 3 times to the Titans that fucking year.
Was that the year the Titans lost the Super Bowl?
Yes. That's the one.
Okay.
Yeah.
To the Patriots.
So yeah, that was like what, 99, 2000?
2000.
Yeah, wow, okay. So yeah, that might have been a significant season, but it's not sustained.
But my thing is okay, so, and I read a really good, I wish I could remember where I read it at, but somebody kind of broke it down. It was like, we're going through this era of,
Wait, you keep saying we.
I'm sorry. Okay. Well, yeah, we as a generation of people right now, but we're going through this era with professional athletes right now that a large portion of them are coming out of single-family households. Most of them grew up
I think you're making a big generalization, but go ahead.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
First off, I didn't make this generalization.
Where's your stats?
I'm just going off of this was what the story, the guy was saying.
So you're just regurgitating.
I'm just regurgitating the story.
Okay,
I
gotcha.
read. Okay. Most of these players are coming from single family households. Most of them are coming from homes without fathers. They're raised by single mothers. So they don't have a father figure in their life. So then when they come, somebody tells them something they don't like. Like, say, for instance, Coughlin. He may tell you something you do not agree with. You don't like the way he said it. Maybe he says, hey, you don't play. You're not as good of a teammate as you think you are. Instead of taking it as constructive criticism or something that you need to work on, because you've never used to dealing with a situation like that, you immediately go to, he's just disrespectful to me. So that's why I want out.
Was Tim Tebow the person that wrote this?
No,
article
actually it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Because he seems to have a very similar take on this whole situation.
Well, he also
he
also doesn't want college athletes to get paid, even though the NCAA.
And I don't agree. I don't agree with Tebow with that.
Yeah,
there's a lot of things I'll fly my Tebow flag for because I'm a Gator fan. But there's that one. I'm sorry, I can't support Tebow on that one.
You're a Gator fan, and he's also white.
Yep. I mean, you're not lying. Sure, he is white. But I thought it was kind of an interesting kind of correlation. Could it be true? No. But it was kind of interesting because you do see a lot of people. It's like they're not used to a father. They're not used to somebody the way they may talk to them a certain way.
So you're saying that all these guys got daddy issues?
I'm not saying everybody's got daddy issues, but I'm saying some people may.
You're saying that a lot of these guys are coming from a single parent home.
Well, look at a lot of people. A lot of people use that word. I was disrespected. Were you really disrespected, or were you just told something you didn't like?
Well, you also got to look at the tone that was said to him. Maybe
I don't know the tone. I don't know the tone because there again, none of us were in the room.
Maybe Coughlin told him to pull up his pants and cut his hair and start looking like like an NFL player or something. I don't know. Maybe he was.
No, maybe.
Yeah, I'm going to throw the bullshit flag on that logic.
Okay.
The reason being is I understand there are several people that probably grow up in a single parent home. They don't have a father figure around or whatever, but these are professional athletes. So they've played on teams their entire lives and have had coaches their entire lives.
Daddies.
I don't think coaches from middle school, high school, and college all babied them and said, "Oh, well, it's okay if you don't want to show up to practice. You can show up tomorrow. It's fine." No, they said, "No, motherfucker, you're going to be there one way or another, or you're not going to be on the goddamn team."
Although
that's not.
It does happen. It's very rare.
Yeah,
but we do know of guys that their grades suck, but somehow they manage to stay in the team.
Yeah, it happens less in high school, but then it happens more. It happens more as you progressively.
It might not be the norm. It might be like 5%, but it does happen.
Mm-hmm.
But I agree with what he's saying. I don't.
Either way, I'm still a big fan of you signed your contract, you play your contract. At the end of your contract.
Well, when is his contract up? I think it's next year.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
I
would bench him. Give him, make him lose those stats, because then at that point he's got no leverage.
Yeah.
And then he's going to be begging to play. But you're also paying him how much money?
You're whatever I
think it's guaranteed
$17 million next year or something like that. I don't.
So do you sit a guy that you're paying $17 million?
Well, you start having to weigh out, if he's a cancer to the locker room and the team and stuff like that.
Well, how much of it is guaranteed, though?
I don't know.
Because if he's not guaranteed, then fuck it.
He's on his rookie deal, so he doesn't have any kind of crazy stipulations or anything on there.
And that's the thing. He needs if he's on his rookie deal, then he needs to perform.
He needs those stats to look good. So his next contract is the big one.
Yeah, because that's it. His next contract is the moneymaker.
Yeah.
The only reason I don't like the idea of just benching him or letting him sit out or whatever is because then he walks in free agency and you get nothing in return.
Well, he's going to walk in free agency if you don't trade him anyway.
But if you trade him, you get stuff back.
But they're asking for too much as well. So, that seems to be the problem.
That's what makes me think that Khan doesn't want to get rid of Ramsey, that he's playing his hand to force Coughlin out or Marone out or someone else out.
Well, if the issue is not Marone, why are you going to get rid of Marone? The issue then still going to be there.
Well, I mean, I said or just to see what it all is, because we don't work in the Jags organization. No. We don't know what the fuck is really going on.
I wish we had Austin on. Be like, yo, what have you heard?
Yeah. What do you feel?
What are your sources telling you?
Now, the real question is so what happens when homeboy heals up Foles?
Oh, no, he's benched. Forget it.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Listen up, brother. Minister, bro. He's running wild on you.
I mean, Uncle Rico was in fucking Jax yesterday. I mean, dude, Jacksonville's getting behind him.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. I think this dude is benched when he comes back.
I don't think it'll be an issue. I think Minshew isn't going to be able to continue with the level of play.
Oh, hater.
It usually takes about 3 or 4 weeks of game footage.
No.
It takes about 3 or 4 weeks of game footage for a defense to be able to pick up on their trends and tendencies.
I don't
He's
even
now
care.
played 3 or 4 weeks.
Okay.
So this week he'll have a rougher game than he has.
Well, next week.
Next week.
Next week.
Man, I really don't care how he plays. I just care that they keep him as the starting quarterback, and we keep getting all those pictures and the memes and all that stuff.
Now, see, that I'm cool with because that is fire.
Dude showed up at a college football game in cutoff jeans, a bandana, and what the hell else was he wearing? Like
probably a jacket.
Like a jean jacket? Yeah.
Yeah.
And a jersey or something under it.
Bro, I was like, this dude is the man.
Well, the thing is I mean, he's from, I think he's from Alabama.
Yeah.
Yes.
But, I mean, like.
He played in the West Coast, though, didn't he?
Yeah, but, I mean, Florida man is going to he is going to be an honorary Florida man. I mean, he already is. He is already honorary Florida man.
By the way, we do have a Minnesota Mania t-shirt at our merch shop right now, so go get it before we are served a cease and desist.
Yeah, dude, like I saw somebody on Facebook, like one of the shirts are amazing. Like there was one throwing bombs and doing moms. Yeah. And I was like, oh my God.
Throwing bombs and fucking moms.
Well, okay,
that's what it said.
I was trying to be a little clean.
Come on, bro. Geez. You're trying to be clean on these podcasts all of a sudden?
I know. My bad. But I was like, dude, I want that shirt.
You're going to wear it around the house then?
Pretty much.
Because, you ain't gonna be told not to wear it outside.
Yeah, shit, I'll wear it. Cut in the yard.
Whatever.
Cut the yard.
Cut in the yard.
Whatever. Your neighbors be like, oh my God.
My neighbors would fucking laugh.
Yeah. Okay.
All except the one this way. He wouldn't. He's super religious. But everybody that way, they would laugh their ass off.
Well, when you're cutting the grass over there, they'd be upset.
Yeah. They get over it.
Anywho. I mean, Foles is what? Gone for the year anyway?
No, he's only gone 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
I thought it was 8, but yeah,
6 to 8.
Oh, okay.
Broken
he'll
collarbone.
be back around the middle of the season.
So when they, when they're like 1-7, maybe he'll come back.
Oh, geez.
Well,
man,
if
faith.
Minshew's playing the way that you guys think he is and walking on water and
listen, what did I just say? I said that I didn't care how he played. I just care about the fucking memes and all the pictures.
See,
that's what I find hilarious.
If I'm Shad Khan, I'm trying to get him to sign an AEW contract.
Ooh. Well, that would be Tony, wouldn't it?
I mean, come on.
But I mean, come on. They're father and son. They work together.
Okay, I mean, realistically, here are the remaining the games coming up for them. So the next team we play are the Broncos. They're 0-3.
That's a possible win.
Okay, the next team.
Wait, a mile high though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So then the next team is the Panthers. They're 1-2 right now.
Well, they just lost to Cam Newton, so.
Yeah.
And that's how they won a game.
Yeah.
Because they lost them?
Because they lost Cam. Okay.
Okay, touche.
Which nutritionists are now saying that the reason Cam is having a hard time getting off to a good start and having a harder time recovering is because he switched to a vegan diet.
I believe that. Then it's the Saints.
That's a loss.
You think so?
Teddy Bridgewater can lead that team.
Okay. All right. Then Bengals.
Bengals suck.
Wait, Cincinnati still has a team?
Cincinnati still has a team.
Oh, okay.
That could be a win.
Okay. Then the Jets are here.
They suck.
They suck.
But Sam Darnold will be back for that game.
Okay.
Well, then Jags are going to suck because he's going to give all of them mono.
True. And then the Texans.
Who?
That's always a tough game for the Jags.
It is. But I mean, right there, I mean, you're talking, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 potential wins. If he gets 4 potential wins in the next, 5 games before Foles comes back.
You're sitting at, 5-3 at that point?
Yeah.
Then we come back and run the table and go to the Super Bowl if we get tickets.
You think they're gonna? I mean, really, if the team's sitting at 5-3, you think they're gonna be like, "Cool, welcome back, Foles. Get on in there, buddy."
Yeah, because you're paying him what, $80 million?
That goes back to the same thing that we were talking about with Ramsey. Do you sit somebody that you're paying that much money?
They should have never paid him that much money.
Oh well, and then how do you get a good quarterback?
Yeah,
You should have got a good quarterback.
well, they thought they did when they drafted Bortles.
Well, true, Bortles, but I mean, come on, Foles hasn't completed a season.
That was one of my arguments coming into this year when
But
everybody was so high on Foles.
Didn't he replace Wentz when Wentz went down?
Yes.
Well, then he finished the season.
He finished the season.
Finished, but he's never played 16 games, bro.
All right. Well, we don't need him to play 16. We just need him to come back and lead the way at the end.
The same thing can be said about Wentz, though. We haven't seen him play a full season
Because they were both swapping, yeah.
Right. So the Eagles, they might be fucked in this deal too because they don't have Foles as a backup.
Imagine if they had kept Foles and they both went down. Oh,
Yeah.
that would so suck.
I don't know. I think it's going to be real interesting when it comes time when Foles is like, "Yo, I'm back," because the city and everything is.
Oh, right now it's like I said, Minshew mania.
Yeah, I mean they're behind him 100%, and which the Jacksonville's always done that. I mean, except Burnell. Everybody loved Burnell, but after
he got done dirty, man.
He did
Because they brought in Byron Leftwich, and they wanted to start him so bad.
They did, but then again, everybody loved. Jacksonville has always loved the backup. Always. The backup, they have always loved the backup.
What was the guy that came in for Burnell when Burnell got hurt? Was it Rob Johnson?
Jeez, I don't know.
That sounds like a former quarterback.
Yeah.
I think he was Rob Johnson.
Brad Johnson?
No, Rob.
You sure?
I know Brad Johnson was a quarterback.
Motherfucker, you got like this computer
but I got the schedule pulled
with 9,000 screens.
No, I don't. I only got 2.
It's a 9,000-inch screen.
Yeah. Get it right.
Something like that. Stupid idiot.
I mean, if we could just play the Dolphins a couple times, man.
Next week, the Dolphins. The week after that, Dolphins. Week after that, Dolphins. Week after that, Dolphins.
We could just have guaranteed wins.
Wow.
Rob Johnson did play for the Jags between 95 and 97.
Good job, Walo.
Bro. He was doing good when Burnell went out. So
Okay. But I mean, Burnell's Burnell.
and then we had Sunshine. Well, I say we. The Jags had Sunshine.
No, too late.
From
You said
from where was it? Missouri. Well, who's the comment? I can't see it.
was there? Oh,
Yeah, there's a
okay.
comment coming in. It's too small.
Oh, good looking screen. Yeah, because he's got the same one.
Who's that?
Dad.
Hey, Chucky.
Yep. Papa Chuck.
Papa Chuck.
Papa Chuck. I don't know. I think it's going to be interesting because I think if they put Foles in, you're going to lose. You're going to lose half or 3/4 of the city.
Well, it is what it is.
It is.
You can't just pay a guy $80 million and have him on the bench just not doing shit besides holding a clipboard.
What gets me about you saying that you lose 3/4 of the city is that those same 3/4 of the city were to the moon
With
when
Foles.
Foles signed. So,
For sure.
Yeah.
So that's how fickle
Oh,
the fans can be.
100%. 100%. I mean, these are the same. I mean, you're talking about the same people that will burn jerseys and stuff like that.
That's true. Sports fans are crazy.
Yeah, crazy.
I just spent $100 on just a fine jersey, but I'm gonna burn it.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
That's why I have one jersey. That's it.
I have no jerseys.
No, I know I used to have a Phillies a Flyers jersey because I've always been a Flyers fan. But and it was Lindros's jersey. But
It was.
Of course it was, dude. He was
the only player for their team for
ever.
A long time.
Yeah.
Bandwagon jumper.
No, dude, he was a fucking beast. Whatever, boo all you want, dude. Lindros was the man. But that's Jones for the Braves.
Chipper,
Yes.
Andrew,
Yeah.
Chipper.
Yep. That's it. That's the only one. That's the only jersey I've ever had.
Number 10.
Yep.
Atlanta Braves.
Yep.
Third baseman, Chipper Jones.
You know, good because
Larry.
I've always liked Chipper. You know, Chipper's always been a good guy. So I've always been like, boop, I'm gonna get a Chipper jersey.
So let's see. Eric Lindros,
Oh God, here we go.
Chipper Jones. What do they have in common?
They're white guys.
I was going to say they both swing a stick for a living.
Boom. Now, believe it or not, you want to know who one of my favorite quarterbacks from the past was? Believe it or not,
Warren Moon.
Warren Moon. Boom. That dude could throw a ball like.
I went with the only
fuck.
non-white quarterback that I could think of.
Oh, geez, way to bail me out on that one. But no, really, Warren Moon. I used to love watching him play.
Yeah.
Did you ever
that's
see
like
any of
saying,
his
I
old-
got blood friends.
Did you ever see any of his old CFL games?
No, I did not.
Oh, he
Wait.
tore that league up.
I just saw, who's the coach for the Colts? So who's Frank Reich coaching now?
I have no clue.
I thought I saw that. I saw his name, and he made me think about that game between Buffalo and the Oilers, where they were like losing 36-3.
Frank Reich.
And he's a coach now, I guess, somewhere. I don't know if he's the same dude. It could be a different German guy. But anyway, I saw his name come up on the screen, and I'm like, that's the dude that.
Yeah, greatest comeback in NFL history.
Yeah, 36-3, and they come back to win it.
Yeah, I guess he played for the Bills.
Yeah, sure did. That was a long time ago. I don't even watch football anymore, but I remember shit like that.
I know. Look at Wallow pulling up these old school references.
For
and stuff.
sure.
Well, you did say Warren Moon, and immediately I thought, oh, that guy's a loser.
Really?
Yeah, well, he was leading that team, and they lost. I'm kidding, guys. Come on, don't get so upset. I'm only joking.
Only joking.
Jesus.
That's all we do is joke.
True.
Besides, Randall Cunningham was a better quarterback. But anyway, I digress.
I don't know about that. Running wise, Randall Cunningham was. I think out of the pocket, he moved a lot better than Warren did.
He moved a lot better than a lot of people.
The thing about Warren Moon is his best seasons were in Canada. He didn't come to the NFL until he was already
Like 97
guy.
years old.
yeah, kind of coming down the slope.
If he would have been playing in the NFL instead of the Canadian Football League, he would be regarded as one of the best ever.
Kind of like Doug Flutie.
Oh, Doug Flutie. He was good too, though.
He got no respect,
He just
man.
never won the big one.
He never got respect. All they kept playing was his highlight from college, where he threw that bomb. It's like, dude, this dude is out here playing.
Yeah, he's been playing in the NFL 15 years, and
It's like-
you still play this one play from
Oh
college.
my God! It's like, show me some highlights. And all of a sudden, he's playing for San Diego. They beat whoever, and they show the fucking highlight. And I'm like, okay, yeah, we get it. That was like 97 years ago. Stop it.
I still, who's another? Philip Rivers, I think, is another quarterback who's actually really good, who doesn't get like the respect. But I think a little bit of that's kind of brought on though by himself because of some of the antics. His attitude a little bit.
Is it the same kind of antics that Jair Rodriguez pulled out at UFC Mexico?
I don't know. I didn't watch, but I did hear that.
You fucking didn't watch it, bro.
Dude, I was in Orlando.
So you don't have YouTube. You don't have.
Bro, no.
Did you watch the fights?
No.
Oh my God.
Oh, start yelling at him now. Jesus.
He does football podcasts anyway, so we doing MMA shit, and you don't even watch the fights. God.
I watched the highlights from the main event getting stopped because of an eye poke.
Then you did watch it because that's all it was.
Yeah, it was an eye poke. They stopped the fight, and then the fans started like throwing fucking shit.
They started throwing their beers.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, Jeremy Stevens said, I didn't mind it. I love beer.
Did he really?
Good for him.
What a gangster.
Yeah.
So he gets poked out in the eye. Well, I want to say poked because he was more like a scratch.
Yeah.
And those scratches, man,
They're almost worse than a poke.
yeah.
Because the poke's just straight in, straight out. This one kind of was a graze.
Cornea, yeah. So, you get your cornea scratch, you don't want to fucking open that eye.
Was it like Paige Van Zandt when she got kicked in the face?
No. This was they were in the clinch, and
That was Kat Zingano.
Oh, Kat Zingano.
Yeah, they were in a clinch, and it come up, and it just kind of.
But kind of the same situation. She couldn't fucking see. So she's like, fuck this, my eye. So they gave him time. The doctor could not open his eye, so they waived it, and I get it.
And he said the thing you never say. It's like, I see double, and then as soon as he said I see double, they were like,
well, I mean, he was being
he was being honest.
What is he gonna say? He's gonna go take a beating?
No, fuck no.
So the thing was that people are starting to say that he that he faked it, that he was just trying to get out of that fight. And I'm like, have you seen this dude fight for the last 10 years? Because he's been in the UFC for at least 10 years.
Nobody goes through a camp to then bitch out in a fight.
He went to Mexico 6 weeks early so he could train at altitude and get his body accustomed to the altitude.
You don't do that to then go.
Unlike Cain Velasquez, who went a week before or a couple days before and got crucified by Rich Verdum.
Yeah.
Anyway, 6 weeks out in Mexico training, getting his body ready. And you're going to say that he fucking faked it?
How early into the fight was the
15 seconds.
Yeah, it was like super early.
Damn.
Yeah, they didn't even get a
damn. Let's say Yair throws a punch and connects real hard first before he pokes him in the eye. Then you'd be like, okay, maybe because he felt the power and be like, oh, I'm not ready for this.
Yeah.
But that's not Jeremy Stevens.
No, this was like literally the first engagement clinched up and then took it to the eye.
Even when Jeremy Stevens was getting beat up by Sabit, he was still trying to fight. Mm-hmm. And let's face it, Yair was ducking Sabit. So, the only thing is that I'm glad they rescheduled that fight for UFC Boston, and that's happening in a couple of weeks.
Good, so they're running it back.
They're running it back. Well, they also have an altercation in the hotel lobby because, Jeremy was coming back, I guess, from the doctor, had his patch or whatever, and he thought that Yair was coming to apologize or whatever. And the videos, he said something and Jeremy pushed them and they started calling Jeremy a pussy, a coward and all this shit. And I'm like, oh, big man in Mexico. Mm. So I thought that was pretty shitty.
Yeah. I'll be interested to see if they're going to do another UFC in Mexico.
You know me, I support my Latino brothers, but I'm hoping that Jeremy Stevens knocks him the fuck out.
Yeah. We'll see.
Was the whole show kind of a clusterfuck in Mexico?
No, it was a great show.
It was good.
How do you know? You didn't watch it.
Well, because the article I read, it said it was a good fight. It was a good card, but it just had a bad ending. And then the fans started throwing their beers and shit like that.
It wasn't as bad as ending as Cerrone Gagey.
Yeah, that sucked.
You watched that one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw that.
What did you think?
Cowboy lost.
Did you guys have $5 riding on that one?
No.
Oh, you could have made your money back.
I know, I could have.
He could have. He got scared.
I did. Oh, no, I wasn't.
Oh.
I just said I couldn't pick a winner.
Oh, okay.
So, those are four. But after we did the podcast, I go home, I watch the weigh-ins, and immediately after the weigh-ins, I said, Cowboy loses.
Okay. Why? What did you see?
He was being overly friendly with Gagey. Anytime you see Cowboy trying to be overly friendly with his opponent, he gets murked.
Okay.
He tried the same shit with fucking Nate Diaz. Coming onto the weigh-ins, trying to shake his hand. Nate Diaz slapped that shit and slapped his cowboy hat off. It's like, get the fuck out of here. You shake hands after the fight.
Yeah.
You go have a beer after the fight. Don't try to be fucking overly friendly. I mean, he can do whatever the fuck he wants. I'm just saying. I just noticed that when he tries to be overly friendly with somebody, he loses.
Okay.
And apparently they're friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like,
yeah, because after the fight, the post-fight interview was both of them.
It's like, bro, I get it, you're both friends, but your friend's coming to kill you. Mm-hmm. You got to have that same mentality. If you're trying to make that run for the belt, because he did say he was trying to make a run for the belt. Mm-hmm. So I don't know.
Do we think that Cerrone's quest for the title is pretty much done after 2019? We've got the broken nose.
Well, let's see who pull up the UFC lightweight division right now. Let's see who the top 5 are.
I'm just saying we've seen him lose twice recently with the nose thing, which, it is what it is. He blew his nose and the doctor stopped it.
Yeah, that sucked.
And then
he won the first round, but that second round was all Tony.
Yeah. And then the Gaethje fight where he got knocked out.
Yeah.
So there's no debating that.
No. There's no debate whatsoever.
I don't see UFC rushing to put him in a title fight.
Well, let's take a look at the top 5 at least and see who the top 5 are.
Okay, lightweight.
Yep. Who's
All
number
right.
5?
Cerrone.
He's at 5. Okay, so let's see. Who's number 6?
Alaquinta.
He's already beat Iaquinta, so let's move up. Who's number 4?
Gaethje.
He didn't beat Gaethje. Okay,
Nope.
Who's number 3?
McGregor.
Does he beat McGregor?
I think so.
Brandon, does he beat McGregor?
I think he could. It just depends on if McGregor's able to load up that left. I think McGregor can knock him out, but I think Cerrone could hang with. So it's like you with Gaethje. I can't call a winner,
I think he could beat him. However, he's got to have what was his name? Alexander, the guy that he beat, that was calling him names. The Mexican kid.
What, Hernandez?
Alexander Hernandez.
Yeah.
So Alexander Hernandez was calling him names. He lit a fire under his ass. So if Conor starts talking shit and lights a fire under his ass, yeah, he could beat him. But I could also see Conor knocking him out.
Yeah.
So
I think if it was just a purely stand-up game, my chances would start leaning.
by the
towards
way,
Conor.
I will go Khabib on that number 3 ranking and call number 1 bullshit because that motherfucker hasn't fought in forever.
What? For
Conor.
pound for pound?
Well, you're looking at pound for pound, or are you looking at a light heavy?
Lightweight.
Okay.
Even then, I agree. He should be lower because he's not been there.
He should be like 8 or 9.
And
Ooh,
he's-
Khabib?
We're
Conor.
talking about Conor.
No, yeah, okay. Well, I thought you said Khabib.
No.
Yeah, no, Conor.
Keep
gotcha.
up, bro.
I
Keep
gotcha.
up.
Yeah.
All right. So who's after Conor?
Poirier.
Does he beat Poirier?
Ooh,
That'd be a hell of a
that'd be a
fight.
good fight. I mean, I told you, I'm war cowboy until he's done.
Yeah, you're
All right.
riding that.
All
part,
right.
so
Okay. Cool.
I'd say Poirier.
Let's take it go either way. Who's the champ?
Well, I mean, you're
You're
skipping.
also skipping Tony. But
Yeah.
Oh, does he beat Tony?
Well, he didn't.
No.
Yeah.
That's 100%. He does not beat Tony.
Now, run that back 10 times. Tony wins 10 times.
I don't know about all
I will agree with that.
Okay.
Sorry. I love Cowboy, but I agree Tony will murk him every single time.
He's just a completely different animal.
Now, who's the champ?
Khabib.
Does he beat Khabib?
No.
Nope.
His title aspirations, I believe, end this year.
I think the best he could do would probably be 2. I think that's the best he could.
I think he
get.
could beat Conor on a good day with a fire under his ass, and Dustin Poirier.
Could go 50-50.
It could go either way, but if I'm picking, I'm picking Poirier
Okay.
Same.
just because he's younger, less miles.
So the best he could do would be the 3rd in the division.
Sorry.
No.
Yeah. That's I listen. I've been following Cowboys since 2005 when I first saw him on that Tap Out show where they sponsored him and shit. But I think his title aspirations end this year. I mean, he got close in 2016 when he fought Dos Anjos, and Dos Anjos murked him in 18 seconds.
Now, I could see a situation where the UFC almost gives him and gives the fans a Cowboy title fight.
Well, before that happens, several fights in that top 5 have to happen, and the champion not have a fight schedule.
We know Tony and Khabib.
That should be next, but we still don't know because they haven't made it official.
That's true.
Dana
just suggested.
Dana said that yes, Tony is next in line. However, when somebody presented the option of what's his name, GSP fighting Khabib, Dana said, I would like to make that fight.
Which is a complete 180 from what he was saying whenever GSP wanted that fight.
Right. And, Dana's notorious for that shit. Well, he said, this is what we're going to do. And then a week later is something else.
Yeah. Somebody came up to him and went, do you know how much money you can make? Let me show you. And he went,
Probably.
let's make that fight.
Well, we've discussed that, it's all about the money. It's really not all about the rankings anymore. Hence why they're making that baddest motherfucker title. Because it has nothing to do with the rankings. It's just two dudes that the people want to see fight.
You know what I think they should do for that BAMF title? They should make it a catchweight title. If you're the baddest motherfucker, fight the baddest dudes.
Well,
the biggest dudes.
Oh, you mean what? Just doing like an absolute almost?
Fuck it. If you're the baddest man alive, then you don't care if he's 30 pounds heavier than you.
I don't know about that.
Fuck it. Pride. We're back.
I mean, it sounds great, but I wouldn't put Cain Velasquez against fucking, Jorge
What?
Masvidal.
If he's the baddest motherfucker that he thinks he is, he would take that fight.
He will take it. The problem is
Well,
that
let's see it.
That Cain coming in at 265 and,
Against Cejudo.
I would love to see that
I
fight
would too.
For,
Listen,
for completely other reasons.
Yeah.
Cejudo versus Amanda Nunes for the baddest motherfucker title. Amanda Nunes wins that fight.
Of course she does.
She murks him.
Of course she
I
does.
said it here.
And then Brock Lesnar comes out of retirement and challenges her.
exactly.
And it fucks everybody up.
Oh my god, that'd be hilarious. Fucking Cejudo against Cain Velasquez.
See,
That's a lot of weight, man.
This is why we should be the matchmakers of UFC.
Oh my God.
We would have the hardcores just
Oh, they would fucking kill us.
fucking pissed.
They would want to lynch us.
Yeah,
with the fucking
we couldn't
rafters.
show our face anywhere.
But you know what? Fucking Chad over there with his Monster Energy hat and shit like that would think we were the heroes of the world.
This is the coolest shit ever.
Yeah.
This is the best fight ever. Like, what was his name? Gus Johnson when Kimbo Slice knocked out that other dude. This is the greatest fight in MMA history. I'm like, bro.
Yeah, come on.
Really?
Let's slow down. Pump the
Slow
brakes, Chief.
down, bro.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Kimbo Slice's debut in MMA was Tank Abbott, right?
I don't recall, to be honest with you. I really didn't follow Kimbo that much. I know he came through the UFC Fight House, through the Ultimate Fighter, and that was season 10. But he had already fought in Elite XC, but I can't remember who his first fight in MMA was. Chris, who does it say?
Let's see. All right. So his first fight was in Elite XC and was against Bo Cantrell.
Okay.
Then Tank Abbott.
So he did fight
so-
Tank Abbott.
okay.
Yeah, he did fight Tank Abbott.
And how did that finish?
He won.
By?
KO.
No, okay. Well,
Yeah, he knocked his
how old
ass out.
was Tank Abbott at the time? 67?
Yeah, I mean, this was in 2008, so I mean, it wasn't that far. So yeah, so he fought Bo Cantrell, Tank Abbott, James Thompson.
That was the one that Gus Johnson was talking about. He was the greatest MMA fighter of all time. I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
Okay. Then he fought Seth Perenzial.
Petrucelli?
Okay. He lost that one.
I know. That was the knockout her around the world. That fight was supposed to be Ken Shamrock against Kimbo Slice, and the hype was like so big. The day before the fight, Ken Shamrock busted his eyelid or his eyebrow, and the commission would not clear him to fight. Petrucelli had a fight on the same show, but got bumped up to be his replacement. Hence the knockout heard around the world.
Okay. Then Houston Alexander, that was in the Ultimate Fighter, so that was, I guess, his first into the
fight.
UFC.
Yeah.
He won that one.
And Houston Alexander, man, he was such a beast.
Yep.
I couldn't believe that he lost that fight.
He lost that decision, too.
Yeah.
Then he fought Matt Metrione. He lost that one. Then he went to the Bellator. So he only had 2 fights in the UFC, and then he went to Bellator. Ken Shamrock, he won against. And then they...
Data 5000.
yeah, he won, but then they overturned it to a no contest because he tested positive.
For weed?
For nanodrone and elevated TE ratio.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. And then I think it wasn't long after that he passed
away. Yeah. Well, that dude died of 5,000, passed away too on the way to the hospital.
Yeah, but they brought him back.
I know.
The craziest thing about Kimbo that I remember is his chest hair.
Yeah. The arrow, the taco meat.
Every fight, it would be a different design that he shaved into his chest.
Obviously I respect anybody that gets in there, but I was never like a real big fan of Kimbo. I mean, granted, I didn't want to get in there with him, but you know, he was built out to be this such a great fighter and whatever. But you know, when he came to like the professional circuit, he did okay. I'm not, you know, but he wasn't like this unbeatable guy that they were trying to make him out to be.
Well, I mean, he made a name for himself on YouTube, but there again, it's one of those things where when you're the biggest fish in that little pond, you know, it's really easy to look like you're a fucking beast, but then all of a sudden you become the big fish in the big pond.
He has some dog fights too, man. That fight against the cop.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was brutal to watch. I think that cop got fired after that fight.
Yeah, I think he did.
Because, you know,
not supposed to do that as a police officer,
right? But that was brutal, man. And then, you know, of course, I saw the fights where he beat up a bunch of guys too.
Oh yeah.
Now you're saying you can't do that as a police officer because it was a backyard fight and it wasn't sanctioned and all that stuff. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say like, no, I'm pretty sure that you can be a cop and be a fighter.
You can.
But it has to be.
It has to be sanctioned and organized. You know, you can't be, you know, YouTube backyard brawl.
Yeah. No, I got you now.
On tape. On YouTube kind of thing. They probably, you know, frown on that a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, if they both agreed to it, why not? Right? They're both adults.
They should have done it in Washington State.
Where mutual combat
is allowed.
It should just be the same rules as sex. If you consent to it, then it's good to go.
Okay.
I agree with that.
Oh, sure.
100%.
100%.
I mean, think about it. It would keep
like,
so many people out of jail on drunk tanks and stuff like, we got in a bar fight, now we're both going to jail. No, we both agreed that we didn't like each other.
You should walk around with a contract, a mutual combat contract.
Yeah. Fucking A right.
Oh yeah? You want to fight? You want to go outside?
Here, please sign here. Yeah. Initial here.
And would you be a witness to his signature? Thank you.
Yeah.
Dude.
Boom.
Lawyer.
But then, you know, you also have to do that with sex, with the ladies.
In some states, you do have to do that.
Well, a lot of celebrities do that shit.
I don't blame them.
They have to sign an NDA.
And then you get your gift bag when you leave.
Your Gucci bag, you know, with
your who was it? Your Alex Rodriguez bag as you leave.
I think the Derek Jeter bag was better though.
Probably. I mean, Jeter was the man.
Man, Jeter was a baller, man.
Dude, he spent an entire major league career
single
in New York City.
Single.
And didn't have crazy tabloid drama every other week.
That's because his NDA was perfect.
But when he would go to like a gala or something, you would see him with like a different chick all the time.
Sure.
And the hottest fucking chicks.
Well, now this motherfucker lives in South Beach.
Well, now he's married with kids.
Oh, he threw it all away.
Well, he's also 40. He lived it. He did it right.
He did it right, man.
He did it right.
You know, he had it thrown at him while he was, you know, in the league playing baseball.
Sign
here. Here's your bag. Thank you for the good time. Yeah. And then once you're not, you know, traveling like that anymore, you're gonna home base in, you know, South Beach. Hey, let's get a good wife. You know, let's have some kids.
A lot of guys should model themselves after Derek Jeter. I'm talking to you, Bryce Harper.
He's already married. He's already married with kids.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. He just had a kid born a couple months ago.
Can you imagine the attitude? Imagine the attitude that kid has.
Well, the reason I mentioned that is because it's been in the news recently.
Yeah.
The kids throwing tantrums?
No, fans are throwing tantrums. Harper was playing, the Phillies were playing another game in Washington where he played the Nationals. And the fans started talking shit about his 4-month-old baby.
Oh, that's wrong.
And you know, he took it personally, as
of course he did.
Anybody would.
Yeah.
And you know, it kind of became a news story and all that stuff that's been floating around ESPN and all that crap. But you know, the big quote that came out of it was he said that he couldn't wait to get back to Philly where they had good fans. And that's what the joke kind of came from, because it's like Philly fans, dude, they flip cars and flip off Santa Claus. Come on, now.
They threw batteries and shit.
Yeah, they threw snowballs at Santa Claus.
Well, he had it coming. Fat bastard.
Sure. Okay.
But at least they're not the Bills. They throw dildos on the field.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, that's hilarious. Did they do that?
That'll happen this weekend. They play the Pats. Every time they play the Pats, they throw dildos on the field.
Why? What's the joke behind it?
I honestly don't know.
That's the Bills. They fucked themselves so many times out of the Super Bowls in the past. They're used to it.
This is the same fan base that jumps through tables before a game to get riled up and to get hyper for it.
If there are any Buffalo Bills fans out there that are listening and watching the stream, please give us a call. I want to find out more about these dildos.
You have piqued Wallow's interest now in your team.
Like, what happens after they throw him on the field? Who picks him up?
Somebody does.
Probably the refs or the grounds crew.
Do they keep him or do they chuck him? What? Those are probably perfectly good dildos.
I don't know. Maybe they'll do a 30 for 30 for you.
I know a lot of women that could possibly benefit from using those dildos.
Maybe you should start a nonprofit for that.
Maybe Pornhub should look north instead of in Miami.
Boom. There you go. I like that.
It's Bang Bros.
Bang Bros. That's right.
Yeah.
How crazy
Bills
is that?
Stadium could
BBC.
I mean, let me ask you a question. I get the whole thing. They're a porn company, but they're obviously a company who's willing to shell out money to put
millions
to put their name on an arena.
Mm-hmm.
I'm for it.
Does their green does not spend as good as the American Airlines arena?
We'll see.
Well, they're not going to do it, but
we'll see.
Have they turned down that offer?
I believe that there was an article where the guy just basically said, like didn't even respond to the request.
I wish I was in a position to where I could just say to $10 million.
So can we call it just Bang Brothers?
Or Bang Bus?
Well, that's what they do, the Bang Bus.
I know, but
Bang
I mean,
Bros.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it was some more legit if they go Bang Brothers.
Okay. Bang Brothers Arena.
Boom.
Yeah.
Well, it could be a last name.
Yeah.
The BBA?
BBA?
Yeah. Boom. That's what I'm talking about.
I think they just don't like the BBC.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
But there's a company in Jacksonville
BBC.
that they remove trash from your house. Mm-hmm. It's called the Big Black Can, BBC.
I personally appreciate more the PAWG arena.
Okay.
Fat ass white girl.
I was sitting here trying to think of what that acronym could stand for, but it's not at all where I was going.
All right. Yeah. Pogs.
Didn't Pornhub did something similar in San Francisco for like the what you might call it the fucking Warriors arena?
Probably
because they're based out of the West Coast.
Pornhub always does some like special shit. Like they'll plant trees for every however many videos are watched. If
Pornhub wants to sponsor us, we will gladly change.
Yeah, we will not turn your money down.
Absolutely, we'll go from the locker room talk to Pornhub talk or whatever.
Yeah,
ditto that for Nest Podcast.
Yeah. I mean, you want to bring
about that revenue.
Yeah, money is money, bro.
We will interview porn stars. I mean, they're not interested in us anyway.
No.
Besides, you have a family home here.
Sure.
Your wife is not going to allow any shenanigans to go on.
No.
So Facebook will not allow for anybody to be naked on Facebook.
No.
So we wouldn't. I mean, we just have like conversations,
clean, wholesome fun here. In the locker room.
What do you enjoy mostly about your work? Stuff like that.
Probably the paycheck, bro.
Because of the internet, those people are not making as much money as they used to.
No. I think there was like a couple weeks ago, there was article about, what's her name? Melia Khalif. The girl, she's, I think she's Lebanese, the one girl.
I don't know who that is,
Khalifa,
but anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
But anyway, continue with your
who
story.
she is because she always talks to basketball players on Twitter.
Yeah. So it's been real fun to watch her because I follow her on Instagram and stuff like that, but and Twitter.
Shocking.
Yeah.
And Twitter where they're allowed to post news.
But she doesn't. Oddly enough, yeah, she's one of the few porn stars I actually follow that doesn't post nudes. But she talks a lot of sports and stuff like that.
That's honestly
Isn't she like a gamer?
Yeah. She's a gamer. She's into the Nationals. I think it's hockey. Capitals. Sorry, my bad. But something came out like she only made like $12,000 in porn.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
See, and that's crazy because
But she didn't do it. Believe it or not, from what I remember, like she did not do it long.
that's true.
She was like in and out.
Literally.
Eva Angelina, she's been around for a little while. Eva Angelina,
Oh yeah. Okay.
she's been around for a long time, and she's set for life because of her porn career.
Yeah.
It's crazy how maybe a few years difference separated the bang and the bust.
Yeah. Well, and it's interesting too because it's the whole industry's really changed now. Like now it's almost become more. You've got, instead of girls going to companies and going that whole route like they used to way back in the day, now it's much more personalized. They do their Patreons, their cam shows.
Well, they have their own websites now.
Yeah, they don't need to go to the companies.
Yeah.
They can do their own thing just, by themselves.
Take a hobbyist, video shooter like myself.
Yeah.
You've seen some of my videos. They look decent enough. You don't think I can't shoot porn?
Yeah.
And make it look decent?
Yeah.
It's
To
the
where,
same- it's the
to
same
where
thing,
somebody
right?
can put it up on a website and watch it for $2 a pop?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen some.
Anybody
of yours.
interested, let me know. I do have a pretty good camera.
I've seen the shit that you do for Squirrel, and that it looks comparable to anything that Gordon Ryan's camp might put out or whatever for a training video of him. It's the same stuff.
Listen, I'm not anywhere near where I would like to be. There's certainly a lot of people out there that are way better than me, and that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm
But
learning.
you're working. You're getting
But, I can put out a video that's, decently shot and, decently colored and that you can use on a website.
Yeah.
Yeah, like your shit that you do for real estate.
Oh,
That-
the virtual tours and
Yeah,
stuff.
that stuff, it's professional. It flows together. I know you have to go and edit it all
Yeah.
up and stuff, but if you can do shit like that, you could easily do video for porn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
By the way,
easy
I,
transition.
Oh, yeah. And actually, by the way, I'm
He's
off.
already shooting the bedrooms.
Exactly.
I'm off all next week, and I'm shooting 2 fighters all week.
Nice. Who are you shooting?
I'm gonna keep that on the wraps.
Okay.
Cool. Be on the lookout.
No, I'm kidding. Dandelion and Squirrel.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're gonna shoot in different locations. I am getting used to my drone, and no, I will not do a loop-de-loop, whatever the fuck you call it. My shit is not Airwolf.
Whatever.
It's made to look, my shit is for cinematic shit. Okay?
Well, a loop-de-loop would look cool.
No, it would look gay as fuck.
Did you see the video that went viral about 2-3 weeks ago or whatever of the guy who was flying his drone and then the batteries died over water?
Oh, and
And
yeah.
he runs out and swims out into the middle of the water and catches it as it's about to touch the water.
Yeah.
Oh god,
And the video captures him just,
Yeah.
it's dope.
that's crazy. My drone actually tells me when I'm at 30% battery, and I just hit that return button home, and that motherfucker comes back on his own. I ain't got to do shit.
Nice.
Yep. I used it quite a few times the other day. You'd be like, landing.
Yeah, that's the only thing I didn't like about the video is that you can hear all the audio that the drone. I guess you'd have to edit that out on the back end.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I mean, it's Facebook Live anyway.
yeah.
So, yeah, you're going to hear the motors from the...
I don't mind about that. I was just kind of interested that it actually listed the actual commands the drone was saying through the video. So, but it was kind of cool. I mean, it looked good, just stable.
Yeah, it is.
Very stable, wasn't jittery. Good stabilizers
there was
on the camera.
some jerky movement when I was trying to turn, but, I couldn't do anything about that. But I did adjust the settings now to make it a little bit more smoother. So...
Now, does yours have a speaker on it to where you could talk to people on the ground or whatever?
If I want the option of people listen to what I'm saying, there is a button to where, yes, they would be able to hear it. But what the fuck? I'm just trying to fly a drone.
Well, the reason I asked that is because somebody recently spotted a shark and warned people at the beach about a shark from the drone.
Oh, okay.
There is a shark in the water. Please get the fuck out.
Yeah, but wouldn't they have to be like on Facebook Live too, or to like listen to what they're saying?
No, they were swimmers in the water, and if the drone was coming over, he was
announcing it.
Yeah, he could speaker through the drone.
Oh, no, he doesn't have that.
Yeah, so that's why he was like, "Yo, there's a shark."
No, but it does have the option to record whatever I'm saying, on the ground as it's flying. Like if I want to say,
so you can do like a commentary.
Yeah,
as it's flying.
like I'm flying through Chris's house, and there's his camper, there's his boat, there's his goats, there's his chickens, there's his tomatoes, stuff like that.
How far can it be away from you?
It says that it can go up to 2 kilometers. However, I do not want to lose sight of it. So I have it set up to go away from me as far as 5,000 feet.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
once I lost it once within the trees and I couldn't see it anymore, and I immediately hit that return button home. And I have it set up to also, if it loses connection, it'll return on its own.
Yeah. Yeah, because by law, you have to be able to have visual. You have to maintain visual.
Yeah. And the
sight
funny
of it
thing
all the
is,
time.
I could see better through the phone as I'm operating it, but I'm like looking up. I'm not looking at the phone at all. I need to learn how to do that because I need to know what I'm shooting. Like I had no clue what I was shooting until I got home and put that SD card on the computer because I was just looking for it.
It's a DJI, ain't it?
Yeah.
You does it have the option that you? Because I know the old Phantoms, you could do like a dual setup to where one person could control the camera, one person could control the drone. So you could have one person that you can't do that.
Nope.
Okay.
No, it's not as sophisticated as that.
Okay, because that's what some people were doing, where you would actually have like a pilot, and then you would actually have somebody that would
I wouldn't
film.
want that anyway.
Well, it makes it to where if you're filming, you can concentrate just on what you're trying to film, and then as the pilot, you can concentrate on just what you're trying to fly.
Well, if you're the pilot, but you're also trying to get a specific shot, you should be able to do both.
I see both sides of this coin.
Anywho,
I'll let you know how it goes next year because I'll be droning come March.
I'm gonna buy that book for the 107 soon. It's on Amazon.
Yeah, it's only like $12.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've got it over here.
somewhere.
Yeah,
Cool. Anywho, what were we talking about before we started talking about drones?
I don't remember.
Porn.
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 Yes.
Okay.
Porn. Good stuff.
Yeah,
What was it about? It was the name on the arenas.
yeah.
Again.
That's right. And the bills and their dildos. That's where it all
bills and
came
their
from.
dildos.
That's right.
Yeah.
Bills and the dildos. They should be called the Buffalo Dildos.
They should just go fuck themselves.
Wow.
Damn. That's a lot of hatred.
They're an AFC East rival.
Are they really?
Yeah,
Are they-
I've
are
hated
they
the Bills
really?
forever.
Yeah, I mean, but are they really?
The only guy celebrating harder than Brandon, that the Bills lost 4 Super Bowls in a row was, what's his name?
Yep.
Troy Aikman?
Him. Whatever. Fuck it. It don't matter.
That guy.
That guy.
Jerry Jones?
Well, everybody that beat him.
Right.
The Cowboys?
Well, the Cowboys beat him how many times? Twice?
3. 3 of those.
3 of those were to the Cowboys?
Mm-hmm.
All 3 of the Cowboys Super Bowls in the 90s were against the Bills.
And
America's
one
team.
to the Giants, though, right?
They wouldn't play the Giants in the Super Bowl. They're in the same conference.
Are they?
Same division, even.
Yeah, well, fuck them.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that, too, though. Except for Dak. I hope he does well in fantasy.
I recall some things, not all of it. Anyway, moving on.
Baseball season's almost over. That sucks.
For you,
It is over for the Red Sox.
so it is over technically.
No, I mean, I still have postseason to watch. Because we do still cover baseball on our show, so we will have some
Are the Cardinals still in?
Yes.
Ah.
Yes, the Cardinals they've locked a playoff berth, but they haven't won their division yet. That should be coming soon.
I saw the highlights the other day. They swept the Cubs in Chicago. I was like,
That was the first
that's
time
got to break your heart.
that every game was a one-run game. And it's the first time that the Cubs have lost a 4-game sweep at home, only losing by 1 run each game since like 1920 something.
Oh, my God. That sucks balls for them, I guess.
Well, now they're eliminated from the playoffs. They're likely to fire their head coach.
Madden?
Yep. And also their GM, Theo Epstein.
Oh, he'll probably go back to Boston or some shit.
That's what I've been saying. It makes sense. Red Sox fired Dave Dombrowski, their GM, so it just naturally plug in the guy who...
Yeah.
You guys should start the hashtag Bring Theo Home.
Oh, it's already started.
Oh, yeah? Okay, never mind.
It probably, as soon as he left, that probably started and hasn't stopped.
Dude, as soon as they fired Dombrowski, it started.
So
Yeah.
who looks to be the powerhouse that might be taking the World Series?
Houston Astros, 100%.
Really?
Yep, they're winning it all.
Wow.
Why?
They have 3 of the best 5 pitchers in baseball on their starting staff.
Verlander?
Verlander, Cole, and...
Didn't Cole play in Philly for a while?
Greinke. Is that Greinke?
Oh, Greinke. I thought Greinke was in L.A.
No, he was in Arizona, but he got traded at the deadline.
Oh, damn. See, this is how much I keep up with baseball.
I'll start watching again once the World Series starts.
Yeah. That's when I pay a little bit
Yeah.
more attention.
So you'll probably be seeing the Astros and Dodgers.
What's that dude? The guy from the home run derby, Peterson. That dude's got a beautiful swing.
Jock Peterson.
Yeah, like I saw him at the baseball home run derby, and I was like, man, that's a nice swing.
Ain't nobody got a prettier swing than Ken Griffey,
Griffey
Jr.
Jr. Okay.
I mean, he's right. Griffey does have the best swing of all time.
Yeah.
Whatever. He's just trying to get into the black people's
Oh,
graces.
Jesus Christ.
But who would you say has the best right-handed swing of all time?
Jay Buhner.
Because, we can say Griff has the best swing, but he was also a lefty. So
Jason Giambi.
Nah, that was just all smash. Giambi.
Manny Ramirez has the best right-handed swing,
Think so?
bar none. His swing was so pretty.
He's only saying that because he was a Red Sox.
He was also a Dodger.
Yeah.
He was also
That really
Yeah,
doesn't count.
but nobody counts him as a Dodger.
No.
he was also an Indian.
Nobody. Okay.
for like 5 minutes.
No, for like the bulk of his career, he was an Indian.
He was young.
You got to start somewhere, man.
I remember him more as a Red Sox than anything else. You know,
That's where he.
It was the Dominican crew over there. You know, Manny, Bay Papi, and Afro Sheen, Pedro Martinez.
Afro.
He had that soul glow. You know.
He still does too. still has that little fro going.
He does.
You gotta let your soul glow.
I was watching.
Before I forget,
What?
did you all see that they're gonna make Coming to America too?
I'm not.
I did see that. I'm not.
Are they?
I'm not.
Is it a remake?
No, it's with
a
Eddie Murphy
sequel.
in Arsenio Hall.
Okay.
But Eddie Murphy, like 60 years old by now?
Well, is it? If he's funny, he's funny.
I know.
So we'll see. I'm not gonna say I won't watch it. We'll see. If it's funny, if it looks funny, I'll give it a shot. But if they fuck it up, I'm out.
I renounce to the throne. I am no longer the king.
I did watch Chris Rock's, or not Chris Rock's, Chappelle's Sticks and Stones last night.
You probably didn't like it.
I actually loved it. It was really
Yes,
funny.
he's
hilarious?
It was fucking good. Dude, he was taking
so
shots
good.
at everything and everybody.
I saw it.
It was awesome.
I found it offensive, so I turned it off.
Oh, of course he did. Wow, he didn't go after any of your people.
I'm kidding. Of course I loved it.
I just pulled off the Office stare in the camera when somebody says something dumb.
Yeah.
I did my best Jim Halpert.
It was great. I mean, he's getting crucified in the media.
Oh, he is. But he don't give a fuck.
Fucking Vice talking about you can skip it. I'm like, since when are you now telling people what to watch? It's like, you know what? I'm gonna stop watching your fucking shows. Your news are fake anyway.
Yeah.
So, fuck that. Talking about, oh, you can skip it. It's not that good.
No, it's fucking awesome.
You are fake news.
Yes. You
Bill
are.
Burr has a new one out too that I want to
Oh,
watch.
I haven't seen it. It looks great too.
I think I'm gonna try to watch it this weekend.
Yeah, that dude's fucking hilarious.
He is. He really is.
Do you listen to his Monday morning podcast?
Sometimes I've caught it a few times.
I used to. It just got to be more of the same, and
Well, it's just him in a hotel room,
Yeah,
pissed
he-
off at the world.
Ranty.
yeah, ranting, and I'm like, oh man, I can't do this.
Well, that's his stick.
know.
He always rants.
I know, but I like his stand up. You know.
Yeah.
The prepared material.
Yeah. The podcast itself, I found it to be too repetitive, and I'm like,
The best part is his ad reads. If you ever pay attention to his ad reads, and we got fucking Sherry's berries. What the hell is a Sherry's berry?
Yeah. I remember that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, like
go buy this fucking shit.
Yeah.
They're not going to be a sponsor next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was the night that the world was supposed to end whenever Trump got elected. That whole podcast, he was on. He was
who did he light
fire.
up?
One of the girls. I can't remember. I think it was who was it?
God,
because she was just on Rogan not too long ago. I think it was Whitney.
No, it wasn't Whitney Cummings. It was Aisha. Oh, fuck it.
Anyways, it was one of those that are always at the Comedy Store, and boy, she fucking stepped in it.
Oh man, he lit her up.
Fuck yeah, he did.
That was so fucking funny.
But I mean, it wouldn't have mattered. It could have been anybody that night. He was just on point, on fire.
Probably a couple of drinks on him.
Yeah, just get out of the way and let him go that night. It was great.
That was funny. You're only saying that because Trump won.
No, it was funny. It was fucking comedy.
All right.
Trump, holy
cool
hell.
Story, bro.
Holy hell, Trump's got some news lately too, huh?
Dude, it's been fucking comical.
Let's not talk about that. Let's try to steer away from politics. We were having such a good podcast.
Oh, it could still be good. Still be good.
No, let's.
This shit just blows my mind, man. The timing of it is what really got me.
Okay, what's going on?
Motherfucker, is that they just keep throwing.
All right, go ahead.
They just keep throwing shit.
Tell me what's going on. Because you guys are, you got this look and he's laughing. So what the fuck's going on? Because I honestly do not pay attention to anything that I see his face with. Okay. I just scroll left and...
Keep going.
Next story, please.
Well, fortunately for you, most of the articles that I would be referencing don't have his face on it.
Oh, okay.
They have Pelosi's face on it.
Okay.
Because, of course, they're doing the whole inquiry for impeachment or whatever. But it just seems so...
Wait, his term is almost over.
That's what the timing of it seems so fucked to me.
Shouldn't he be like running like a new campaign for the following year?
It's almost like Pelosi and company are like, well, we're not going to beat him in the election. So let's get Pence in there so that we could beat him. That's what it seems like to me.
Yeah, and the problem is they can't. They keep trying. It's like, we're not going to be able to beat him, so let's just try to impeach him. And the problem is every time, like their big thing this week was, it's called pro quo or something. Anyways, he was
pro quo.
Yeah,
or that.
Yeah, they accused him of offering favors to the Ukraine for political gain.
So who did he blow?
No.
No sexual favors.
No sexual favors.
My bad.
Yeah, we're not talking Clinton.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was it. So they had all this. They said all this stuff.
So you scratch my balls, I scratch your balls.
Yep. They said that he had done all this stuff.
Okay.
Now, they went on record and said that he had done all this stuff. Mm-hmm. Mentioned that he pressured the Ukraine 8 times. Did this.
Okay, and they showed the evidence and all that?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, this was just what they said.
So it's speculation.
Complete, because it was part of some whistleblower said that he had done this.
And it was a Trump-appointed whistleblower.
So a whistleblower. So
blah, blah, blah.
When you say whistleblower, you're talking about the refs for the Patriots?
No, it was somebody. It was supposedly one of the people who was transcribing the call that was happening between Trump and the president of the Ukraine. Okay. So the Dems went out and they said all these things. They made all these accusations and stuff. So then they released the transcript essentially of the call.
Okay.
And none of the things that the Democrats had said the day before were in there.
But to be fair, it wasn't a true transcript.
Wasn't.
It wasn't verbatim.
It wasn't verbatim.
They kind of remembered and jotted down.
Yeah.
So if it's not an audio and it's just a transcript, who's to say that that's the real transcript?
True. So then
I would like to see.
That's the thing now you're going to get to see the complete unredacted, or I don't think you'll get to see the complete unredacted, but you'll actually get to see the the full transcript. He's going to release that.
No. Release the audio. Because then you could tell, okay, if we need to have an expert come in and say, is this the voice of the President of the United States? Then we need 3. We don't need just 1. We need 3 to be in agreement that this is, in fact, the President of the United States saying these things and the President of the Ukraine saying this other stuff.
Okay.
Because at this point, the way technology works, I don't believe shit.
Right.
Especially something that's been written. Because, let's face it, I can write whatever.
Okay.
And just leak it as, this is the transcript of a conversation between Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton talking shit about who they're going to fuck next Saturday.
Or suicide.
Yeah.
It's pretty much the same thing.
Listen,
right?
Pretty much.
Oh, we're getting comments. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, good. We start talking politics.
I know. What the fuck?
But the problem is that even I don't see one.
There's 3 that came through.
Just I see dads. That's it.
Oh, all of them are your dads?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But even if they did that, it won't be enough. They'll still, want more. This isn't enough. The problem is it doesn't matter. Even if there's nothing there, they'll keep searching. They'll keep searching. But the thing is regardless, you can love them, hate them. You can support them.
I could care less.
You could care less. The issue is though, is so basically now you've locked the Congress and the Senate into, because now you are trying to start impeachment hearings, and this is going to go on for months, and now they're getting ready to go into recess too. So now you've locked both branches into this for the foreseeable future. So anything that actually needs to happen for the American people, anything that you voted your people in to do, is not going to happen. Okay. All that's going to be happening is now you're going to have just this impeachment going on. The try to get impeachment. And the thing is they don't have the votes. Even if they could, they don't have the votes there. So it's a waste of time.
Regardless of who's trying to get impeached, whether it's a Clinton, Bush, Trump, regardless of their political party, I need to see proof. Doesn't matter. If it's a call, I want to hear the audio. If they got it on video, cool. Show me the video.
Yeah.
I don't believe anything that's written, especially in the news nowadays.
No.
I don't watch the news anymore. I try not to. Sometimes I'll catch something. Like 3 people shot in downtown Jacksonville. I'm like, oh shit, what happened?
Yeah.
I'll read that. But when it comes to politics, I don't pay any attention because it's
not news. It's not news anymore.
The left is writing in the left's favor, and the right is writing in the right's favor.
I'm so glad you said that. At work, my home screen is MSN.
Okay.
So every time I open up Internet Explorer, MSN pops up. So I click on the little button and scroll through the headlines, see what's up. Today they had articles. They put 2 up on the little slide. One was, all the reasons that Trump's a dickhead or whatever it was. And then the other one was all the reasons that Trump is innocent and everyone else is a dickhead. It's like, well, let's see which one supports my opinion. I'm going to click that one.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they do.
Well, they've shown that with like newspapers, like, depending, the same newspaper, depending on what side of town. I think it was like in New York, like if this part of this newspaper's going to this side of New York, these are the headlines. And then
The
this
Post and the Times.
Yeah. And then this one's going to this part of New York. This is the same story, but this is the headline.
I think the media's made it much worse for everybody.
Oh, 100%.
When they do that instead of being factual,
Well, the problem is that, it's been talked about before, but I can't remember when exactly it happened, but news didn't become news anymore. It became entertainment,
It should be part of the WWE.
Well, essentially it is now. I mean, it really is. So and the problem is in today's climate, like yourself, you don't have time to look, you don't have time, nor do you have the interest to go, what's really happening?
Yeah.
What's the truth here? Nor do you really have the resources to try to find the truth, because it's tough to try to go.
The truth is out there.
Yeah. Well, is it or is it not? Depends on where you go. Yeah.
X-Files shit going
Everybody's busy. Everybody's got a family. You know, I mean, you got shit going on. You're in school. Brandon's got a family. I've got a family. We've all got jobs. I don't have hours to devote to try to dig into this specific issue to try to figure out. No.
Yeah.
So a lot of us just disconnect and we go, fuck, I'm out. I'm done.
If it's got nothing to do with MMA or stuff that I actually have any interest in, I don't even read it. Yeah, you know, I probably should be more aware of what's going on, but there's so much going on that is just like information overload. And I'm like, you know what? Nah. I'm going to care about what I care about, which is my peeps. Mm-hmm. Whether they're Republican or Democrats, I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
As long as you and I have a good relationship, that's all that matters to me.
Sure.
You can vote for Clinton, Trump, you know, Wang, Chung, whoever. It doesn't matter to me. That's your preference. That's, you know, you're going to vote basically on what's, I don't want to say convenient, but
what your beliefs are.
Basically. Yeah. What you think is going to bring you the most, you know, prosperity.
Yeah.
If you think that having a Democrat in the House is going to be your best bet to a better, you know, economy, then I get it. Cool. Mm-hmm. Do you, boo-boo? You know, if you think the Republican, you know, candidate is a better option because he, you know, supports our armed forces or whatever the fuck he does, cool, boo-boo. That's good for you. Mm-hmm. Do that. You know?
If you think they're both idiots and you want to vote libertarian,
that's right.
Do it to you.
You know, this fucking thing where in Facebook where it keeps popping up where it says, tell your friends that you've registered to vote. It's like, for what?
Yeah.
What the fuck's the purpose?
And it has your voter ID and everything on there too.
It's like, get the fuck out of here.
No.
Since when did you become a political, you know, machine to spew out anybody's agenda? This was supposed to be made for people to connect with each other, you know?
Well, that's your idea of what it was supposed to be.
Well, that's what it was when he started. People getting together. He's like, oh shit, I haven't seen you or talked to you in fucking 15 years since we graduated fucking high school.
Yeah.
You cool. Let me at you, friend. Well, we'll talk. We'll send some pictures.
You're even talking later in the game when it was originally created by
it was in school.
Mark Zuckerberg at Harvard. It was just to connect schools.
Yeah.
I made my Facebook in 2003 when I still had a college ID to make it.
Nice.
The account or whatever, the email address on my Facebook is
ADU?
Yeah, an EDU email address that I don't even have access to.
Yeah.
I can't check that now, so fuck. But my Facebook still works.
Yeah, I think I've still got like an account.
You know what I hate about Facebook? Is their fucking ads. Here I am watching a story on a dog, and I'm like, you know, about to bust it here, and all of a sudden, buy a Nissan.
Why doesn't porn do that and pay their actresses?
They should do that, for sure.
The only thing
except it would ruin
it'd be like, It's like, what the fuck? I'm not interested in buying soap. I was waiting for that money shot. What's up?
And it's Johnson & Johnson. This is baby shampoo. What?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, I don't do the politics. I mean, when we started, we used to talk about politics and shit because it was more funny. Mm-hmm. The shit what was going on, but it's just gotten progressively worse. And at one point we made the decision that, you know, let's just steer away from politics.
Did you name your podcast what it is?
Yes, because of it. Because we found it hilarious.
Oh, it's great.
It's still funny. The problem is unfortunately a majority of people you can't, you know, and that's the thing. Like I very rarely do I have discussions. I did see something the other day. I actually typed something up on Facebook and I was going to reply.
Why?
And that was it.
Why?
I typed it up and then I just erased it and moved on.
Good for you.
Because I was like, you know what? It's not even worth it.
Because people that type up shit to get other people riled up and talk shit about them on Facebook.
Unless it's the Packers.
Fudge Packers. They have no life, bro.
Well, what it was? Well, it was a shot at, I guess, kind of what it was is somebody was going to go see Rambo. Okay. And they said, you know, I was going to go see Rambo, but I decided against it because I'm scared that it's just going to be a Trump love fest. And I was like,
how are you connecting Trump to a real American hero like Rambo?
and that's what I was just kind of like, I just wanted to go, I read that and I was like,
Don't you know Rambo's been around before Trump was even a celebrity?
yeah.
Iran-Contra, man.
Yeah.
That's the Iran connection. That's where it is.
And that's why I was just like,
God
you
damn
know,
it.
come on, you know, get off the horse, you know, fucking drop it. Seriously, you know. But I was just like, no, I'm out.
I do want to go see Rambo.
I don't know how I feel about it yet.
I do, because
It's Rambo.
it's Rambo.
You know what you're going to
Come on, bro.
You're not going to go
Didn't
see
you
it.
watch the last one?
You're not going to go see it for an
He
Emmy.
killed like 97 Viet Congs.
But it's Grandpa Rambo.
So?
so he fights dirtier now.
I
Yeah.
didn't like the new Rockies, but those are Rockies.
Wait. Those are not
Whoa,
Rockies.
whoa.
Those are not Rockies.
Whoa.
Those are Creeds.
Rocky Balboa.
Okay,
Whoa.
that was 6. Rocky 6. Yeah, okay.
Oh,
He got in the ring
Bro,
against Mason the Lion.
Why are
Dixon.
you being so un-American right now? Want me to ask you that question?
It all goes back.
You
to the whole,
served the Marines. You should love Rambo.
yeah, but at a certain time they kick Marines out for being too fucking old.
Well, Rambo's doing shit on his own. He's
yeah,
not
but
on
Rambo wasn't
Yeah.
a Marine. He was
But
what,
I mean, I'm
Army?
just
He was a
responding
Ranger.
to
Yeah, he was
his
a Ranger.
thing.
I
Of,
know.
you know, military kicks you out at a
God
certain age.
damn it, be an American and love Rambo. I see now. I'm gonna go into our shop
See, it's
and I'm gonna make an I Heart Rambo T-shirt.
okay. Do it.
See, since Brandon was a Marine, if
Yeah.
Rambo was eating crayons, then he would be like, "This is my guy."
He's still too old. It's the same thing with Indiana Jones. I loved Indiana Jones, but I don't need to see Indiana Jones 5, 6, 12.
Yeah, no, I jumped off that train. I was like,
We don't
no,
need a lot of things in life, but we do need
we need a Rambo.
but we need Rambo and some 80s action back in our movies. Come on.
That's the thing, though. It's not going to be 80s action because it's now 2019 and they're going to have CGI and all
Listen,
this other cool, crazy stuff.
He's going to kill 75 people, just like
at least.
just like he did back in Cobra.
And he's going to sit there and he's just going to
You remember the body count in Cobra?
hold machine guns down and somehow the barrels aren't going to melt and stuff like that.
It's a movie, bro. Come on.
They don't need to redo it.
You're a disease,
Now, what are you now?
and I'm the cure.
Okay, so I understand Wallow. He's all about the Rambo. Now,
Rambo, the force of freedom.
okay. Now, what are you gonna do though? Whenever they redo Rambo, they wipe the slate clean. Rambo.
It depends.
They start over Rambo, and it is not Stallone. It is
okay.
new Rambo.
It depends.
It has to be Tony Ferguson.
Oh, I am so down. Give him some hair, bro, and let him go ham. I would watch a remake of Rambo with Tony Ferguson all day, every day. Just picture it now.
Dude, oh my God, you got him so excited.
Just picture it now. Tony Ferguson walking across the town, just looking for a hot meal.
Trips on a fucking wire, blows
No,
his
no, no,
knee
no,
out
no,
in
no,
the
no,
movie.
no.
To be continued.
Listen, fucker, don't mess up my fucking dream here.
Okay.
He's walking through a town looking for a hot meal. Here comes JSL, hassles him.
Right. Oh, so we're just gonna
No,
completely
we're going
redo.
Oh, we're going to go back to the beginning, bro.
Okay, so we're just reskinning this. We're not.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. It's going to be the same, bro.
Okay.
Shot for shot. Just
But it's
Shot
gonna,
for shot.
But it's going to be Tony Ferguson playing Rambo.
Okay.
He can have my money for all 8 Rambos right now.
Wow.
I will pay money in advance to watch that.
Jeez. I don't know how I
And
feel
after
about
he
that.
kills everybody, he does a kukui dance.
So like, are you signing up for like, so like they redo Cobra and it's Tony Ferguson?
Oh, fuck yeah. I'm totally in. Bro, I can see it.
Demolition Man, Tony Ferguson.
Demolition Man. I didn't like Demolition Man that much.
Okay.
It was all right.
I mean, it was a little goofy for.
Tony Ferguson probably, this movie's gay. No.
Yeah.
He'd probably pass on it. But anyway, keep naming.
Jeez, I'm trying to think of all the Stallone movies now.
Expendables 27 with Tony Ferguson. I'm in.
So anything Stallone's done, you're okay with substituting Tony Ferguson?
Except for that fucking movie he just mentioned, Demolition Man. It was all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm in.
Rockies. Tony Ferguson. Adrian.
No.
Okay.
Rocky never threw bows.
All right. Good point.
Make it into an MMA movie and, you know.
Oh God, what if they do that? What if they were like to just wipe the slate clean? We're doing Rocky movies and it's MMAs.
Call it Rocky Ferguson. I'm in.
I don't know if I can get on that boat. I don't know.
Oh shit, Commando with Tony Ferguson. Oh, come on, bro. Come on. No?
Maybe. I mean, I don't know.
Bro, The Running Man with Tony Ferguson.
I think we're going too far with this.
Oh, you got
Prison Break.
Prison Break? What?
Yeah, the one. Or what was it?
Escape Plan?
Yeah, no, was that the one where you got It wasn't not too long ago. It was about 4 years ago, where
Escape
Balboa
Plan? Yeah.
and Stallone,
Those are kind of.
or not Balboa and Stallone. Jesus, Stallone and Schwarzenegger.
Arnold?
Yeah.
Dave Bautista? Yeah. It's all right. Yeah. Let's not go there. Those are like late 2000 movies.
Okay.
Where we go
so
back.
you're wanting to stay 80s, 90s,
Bro,
We have to wait till
check
Tony
it out.
turns 80 to make those.
Check it out.
Right.
Lone Wolf McQuaid with Tony Ferguson.
Okay. All right.
No?
I don't know.
Come on, bro.
I don't know.
Seriously. That would be so fucking awesome.
What if he? What if he just can't act? Like, what if he just cannot pull this off at all?
Tony Ferguson can do it. Let's not even go there. Let's just say that he can do it.
Okay.
You wouldn't want to see that.
I might.
Oh shit, Mad Max with Tony Ferguson.
Nah.
No, that remake's too recent.
Bro,
Nah.
come on.
Nah.
But yeah, but the remake wasn't like true to the
That's true.
original. So
You're talking, you just want shot for shots of all these movies.
shot for shot,
Just plug
shot
in
for
Tony
shot,
Ferguson.
80s action movies
Just Tony Ferguson.
with Tony Ferguson.
So you could just have all your old 80s movies redone,
All of
all of them. Just give me Tony Ferguson in them all.
Absolutely. I am so fucking in.
That sounds like a CGI project for somebody out
For
there.
real. Deep fakes. Legit.
Whatever, man.
Somebody get on it.
Whether they actually shoot him, whether they insert him in the movie, I don't give a fuck.
I mean,
I'm watching,
I like Tony and all, but I mean, I don't know, bro.
bro.
I don't know.
Come on.
I,
You gotta have at least one that you'd be like, okay, cool.
Cobra. I mean, Cobra. I think he
That'd
could
be
fit-
dope. That'd be dope.
I mean, he's got the look, the
And he would
glasses.
be in LA. He's
Yeah.
an LA guy.
I mean, he's kind of a weird dude, so I think he could pull off the Cobra.
You're the disease and I'm the cure.
Yeah, I can see it. You know.
Clean up your act.
What was? I mean, what was the one he shot with Antonio Banderas, where he was the
Assassins. And he was a little faggy on that one.
So Tony can't do that one.
No,
all right.
No, Tony
Yep.
cannot do that unless they rewrite it.
Oh no,
And-
no rewrites. We're
doing
shot for shot.
No, but that's a 90s movie, though.
Yeah, but we didn't.
I said 80s action.
That's he's got us there.
So if you're going to go 90s faggy Stallone assassins,
What makes it that? Because he wore a suit?
bro, he had a love interest.
Oh, jeez. He had one in Cobra.
Yeah, but I would have had a love interest on that one too.
Jeez.
The mic stand.
Come on, bro.
Jeez.
She was hot back in the day.
They all were back in the day.
I would
The
have slapped,
80s.
I would have slapped my meeting between them, tickle bitties too. Of course he put her in a movie. She was hot.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh. Okay, so
Oh.
so Tony's playing
Oh, my God. He's so excited
so
about
Tony's
this.
playing the role of Cobra.
Way to go, Brandon.
What UFC fighter chick did we put as the love interest? Paige Van Zandt. The Karate Hottie.
Yeah, Karate
Yes.
Hottie. Karate Hottie, for sure.
Cobra, starring Tony Ferguson and Michelle Watterson.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking dope.
I'll sign off on that one.
That's the shirt we make.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll sign off on that. 100%.
What about you, Brandon? What movie would you like to see Tony Ferguson star in?
You get another choice. Tony Ferguson. What is he doing?
Let's see.
My left foot.
Does it have to stay 80s?
Oh yeah.
If we're putting Tony in an action, yeah.
Yeah. 80s action.
80s action, yeah.
Die Hard, but not
Oh my God.
John McClane.
I am
Hold on. Not John McClane. So who? Hans?
Probably.
Ooh, the bad guy.
No,
I want to test those acting chops and see if he can play the heel.
All right.
Listen, I want him as a good guy.
I know, boy. Wallow about fucking lost it right there, dude.
Fucking Die Hard. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Hey.
He got so excited right there.
Hell yeah.
Can you imagine Cowboy playing that role?
No.
No.
Sorry.
No.
I don't.
Hey, babe.
Hey, see? She's down for it, too.
I don't know, bro. I don't know if she's not the Tony Ferguson. We're not. Nah.
Okay, whatever.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He's basically speaking for you.
No.
Saying what you like and what you don't like.
So Wallow has replaced Tony Ferguson is now playing in every Stallone 80s movie there was, shot for shot.
Who's Tony Ferguson?
Okay, so yeah, she don't care.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Okay.
I will watch all those movies again with Tony Ferguson in it. Sorry.
God, you were such a fanboy.
I don't care, bro. Call me what you want. It does not hurt my feelings.
I would like to see the 70 body count and then the El Cucuy dance after.
I would. I'm saying Cobra.
what I'm saying.
Cobra is the fit. Cobra is the fit. That's the one I see. That one that fits right perfect. The other ones, okay, maybe, but Rambo, maybe. Cobra, no question. It's 100%.
I want him in all of it. All of it.
All of them.
Lone
Damn
Wolf
it.
McQuaid. All them Chuck Norris movies. The Octagon.
He would
American Ninja.
He would put
American Ninja was kind of faggy too.
He would put him in Days of Thunder.
Oh my God.
Fuck yeah! I'll put him in Top Gun too.
What?
Yeah.
What is that, Iceman?
It'd be Tony and Iceman.
You need to find somebody shorter.
Yeah, Tony's too tall. He can't play anything Tom Cruise did.
Says who? Camera.
Because Tony's like over
Listen.
4 foot tall. I mean, he's too tall.
Well, listen.
Cruise is literally like 3'2" or something.
So you're calling Tom Cruise a midget?
Have you like seen him? He's like a midget.
No, I haven't seen him. Like, not personally. Have you?
He's as tall as that fan sitting over there.
Have you seen him personally?
No, because every time you see him on stage or anything else, he's on a box.
Listen, you see him on a screen. Of course he's small.
No, you see him on a box. He looks normal.
You're taller than he is.
No, I'm not.
The Church of Scientology is going to have a field day with this.
Oh, their numbers are dwindling.
What
anyways.
is the Church of Scientology?
Oh God, they're gonna come after us and kill us now.
What kind of fake
We're
stuff
talking
is
about
that?
Tom Cruise.
You don't know about the Church of Scientology? Yes, you do.
What is that?
What?
You don't know about the Church of Scientology?
What?
Please tell me you're
There's a
this
church
like,
Oh,
that-
you're gonna die now.
So there's a church that does science?
No, tell me you're like. I know you're playing like dumb.
What?
Yeah, okay.
Anyway.
I'm not even going to entertain.
I don't even know
I'm
who
not
those
even,
people are.
I'm not even going to entertain.
I don't do
you.
religion.
Neither do they.
They do more science fiction than religion.
Neither do they.
Just follow Leah Remini on Twitter. You'll get all
all the
you need to know.
information you need on them.
Tony Ferguson is Jack Reacher.
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Hell yeah. I'm in. I am so in about all of them movies.
Okay.
Anyway.
So you just think he's got the acting chops for everything?
I don't know if
across
he's got the
board.
acting chops.
Don't care.
But I don't care. I like to see it.
Karate Kid.
Well, not that one.
Oh, so we're drawing lines now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That should never
Titanic.
that should never be remade. I'd rather see him do Scarface than Karate Kid.
I could see him do
I thought you were
Scarface.
talking about Titanic.
What?
I thought you said that one shouldn't be remade.
Oh no, fuck Titanic.
No, Titanic shouldn't be remade either.
I agree, but I thought that he was like, no, it was perfect the way it was. Don't you fucking change it.
It was amazing.
I've never seen it.
You never seen Titanic?
No.
Don't waste your time. Boat sinks.
I know.
Yeah, I mean,
I know the story.
Spoiler alert,
Yeah.
but they die.
Yeah.
The door wasn't big enough for 2 people. Anyways.
Go figure. But yeah, no, not the Karate Kid.
Okay, so here's the before we go.
Yeah. Okay.
What's a better movie? Because there's been a big we were talking about Twitch the other day and the streamer I follow, one of the guys that big blow up in the streaming community that had a giant question kind of thing. What's a better movie? Inception or Interstellar?
Neither one.
I fell asleep
Inception.
on both.
Did you really? Wow.
Interstellar was a little too long.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I wouldn't like to see Tony Ferguson in either one of those movies.
Wow.
If I had to pick a Matthew McConaughey movie where I would like to see Tony Ferguson in,
Jeez, this is going to be a whole fucking bit now. This is it. This is our show.
Reign of Fire.
Bullshit. Wolf of Wall Street.
There you go.
There you go.
Fucking Tony sitting there pounding his
What
chest.
is-
Yeah.
There you go. Oh,
Oh, there's another one.
Fast and Furious with Tony Ferguson.
No.
Come on.
No.
What are you doing?
Fuck yeah. He
Tokyo Drift with fucking
No,
Tony
no.
Ferguson.
No.
I mean, if we're just going to do shit
No.
movies, let's go.
Listen, he would only be there at the end, just like Toretto. He played Toretto. He's not Brian. He's Toretto.
I mean, can we just move The Rock out of the way now? Tony Ferguson's in for everything
No.
too?
The Rock will still be in it.
Okay.
The Rock will still be in it. You know, we'll keep The Rock. I like The Rock.
Jason Statham, you're out. Ferguson in.
No. See, we keep Jason Statham.
He just replaces Paul Walker.
No. Paul Walker's still in. We're replacing.
Well, I mean, he's not.
Well, okay. Whatever. If somebody's going
Formality.
listen, if somebody was going to be replaced, I guess he would be him.
Yeah,
But
I mean-
we're replacing Vin Diesel with Tony Ferguson.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to lose her on that.
Don't lose me on
Listen,
that.
him and Michelle Rodriguez in the car scene. Yeah.
So Tony Ferguson as Riddick all the way?
Boo.
Riddick.
Get the, I'm gonna have to kill you.
Isn't Vin
The
Diesel?
first one was the only good
You're
one.
gonna have to get out.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
I'll leave soon.
Yeah.
We're almost done.
Isn't Vin Diesel about the same size as Tom Cruise though, height wise?
And
Yeah,
white.
he's pretty short too.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
pretty
he's
short.
also same height.
Yeah,
wide.
well, he's
Yeah.
wider than.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gained a little weight.
Yeah. No, that's one of her.
He's looking like me now.
That's one of her dudes. Vin Diesel and Batista. You talk shit about those, you got to go through her.
Talking about the dude that wrestled.
Yeah, she's
He's a movie star.
He was in.
Dax.
He was in.
Dax, the Destroyer.
Dax.
He was in James Bond too. He was a
Yeah.
villain in a James Bond movie.
Huh? I guess I must have missed it. Anyhow,
Couple good spy movies. Yep. Actually, the guy, the dude that plays Superman, Henry Cavill, he's got that one little spy movie that's set back like in the 80s during the Cold War. That one was actually really good. God, I can't, the man from I think it's like the Man from Nowhere or something like that.
the man from Uncle.
Yeah, the Man from Uncle. That was actually a really
haven't
good
seen
spy
that
movie.
one.
It was actually pretty good. It was enjoyable.
All right.
I don't know if Ferguson could, I'm sure Ferguson could fucking pull it off. Ferguson is fucking Superman.
Listen, I would like to see Ferguson in the last what is it? MI5 or MI6?
Sure.
Mission Impossible.
Forrest Gump. Apollo
No,
13.
100%.
Just fucking throw in
That's
everything.
some faggy shit. No,
Jesus
we ain't doing
Christ.
that.
Man.
No. It's got to have action. If you don't have actions, we're not doing any rom-com. No dramas.
Nothing that's something about Mary.
No.
Really?
There's no
50 First Dates with Tony
No,
Ferguson.
no.
Come
That's
on.
That's comedy.
He can do it.
He's got the chops.
He's got the chops.
No, listen. We're
Just
not
keep
doing
him away
comedy.
from cables
No.
so he doesn't trip and fall.
No, that's
He's
okay.
fine.
Listen, we're not doing comedies with Tony.
I'm his agent. I'm telling you.
Unless they're dark comedies.
Hear me out.
The Crow? Ooh.
Hear me out on this
El
one.
Crow.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I would like to see the Mayans bring him in as part of their show. Okay. He is Mexican. He would fit right in. He would be like an enforcer. Okay. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The Cable Guy. It writes itself.
That was kind of dark.
That was dark.
And the cable. It's.
Yep.
Kind of
Oh, I see what you did there. See what you did there.
Cable Guy.
See what you did there. See, and then that can get him into the other movies.
No.
Like,
That's a dark comedy, so it's all right.
Come on, man.
I'll allow it. All right, we ain't got shit else to talk about.
We haven't for about 30 minutes.
No, we have.
Yeah,
we
just
have.
Ferguson.
Listen, I think Tony would be the man in those movies, so you guys can go suck a nut. Anyway.
From the back.
Yeah, from the back. See? Thank you. All right, we're going to call it a day. Guys, thank you very much for listening. We appreciate your support, and we'll catch you next week. Peace. Adios.